Hi, welcome to Phantastic Feast. I'm your host, Phan. Today I'm going to show you how to make a favorite snack food that I'm sure every one of you have had before, and I don't know anybody who doesn't like it, which is popcorn chicken. I have a funny story to tell you, is that when I first moved out here to California, I had never had popcorn chicken before, and I went to all the boba shops and I had popcorn chicken and boba twice a week, and I gained 20 pounds in the first year I was here. And I came home and mom was like, oh my gosh, what happened to you? And I was like, oh my gosh, I think it's the popcorn chicken. So it's something I really love, and actually it's a simple dish to make at home, so I'll show you how to do it. It just takes some chicken breast or chicken thighs, depending if you like the white meat or the dark meat. Here today we'll do a mix of both, and it takes some simple seasoning. It takes some mirin or rice wine, some soy sauce, cayenne or chili powder to make it spicy, depending on if you like it spicy or not, and then 5 spice powder, and also some garlic powder, salt, basil, and cornstarch. Now there are recipes where you can either use sweet potato starch and egg whites, but this recipe has less breading on it than the other ones, which I personally like more, but I know some people like it to be super crispy and a lot of breading, but this one to me is a more traditional style, and it has less breading on it, so that's the kind I like. But there are different variations of it that you could do, but you get the simple gist of it, and you can modify it to how you really like it. So I'll show you how to make it. First we'll take 2 chicken breasts and cut it up into strips. With popcorn chicken, it's you want bite-sized pieces, so you don't want to make them too big. But it's another one of those things that if you can make it at home, why not? So you can either, I've seen it done both ways. You could do it in chunks if you like the chunks, or you can do it in just little pieces. Whatever floats your boat, I think it will work in here. And obviously I think dark meat is tastier. It holds on to the flavor a little bit more than the white meat, but some people are more drawn to the white meat, so a mix never hurt anybody. So this recipe is for 2 chicken breasts or 2 thighs, but I doubled the recipe just so we can have it in abundance and enjoy it. Well, at least we don't have boba here, so then I will only gain 10 pounds instead of 20, so. So now that all our chicken is cut, what we want to do now is marinate the chicken. It's going to be 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of mirin or rice wine, and do 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And just mix that all together. And that's it. You want to cover this and just let it sit at room temperature for at least half an hour. That the marinade and the chicken has been sitting for about half an hour, what we'll do is we'll uncover it, and then you'll dust it in cornstarch. It's about 1/2 cup, 3/4 cups of cornstarch. Let them roll around in the cornstarch. Flour mixture, just dust off the excess. Around the stove I have a saucepan filled with oil, vegetable oil, and I'm waiting for it to heat up. Now that I've heated the oil, it is ready for frying. And then what we'll do is just start dropping these in. want to get it a little bit more golden brown than that. Okay, yeah, that looks about right, so we'll take it out. Yum. Okay. Yum. Okay. Okay, let me just sprinkle a little bit more of our magic topping, which is a little bit of Thai spice. And pepper. All right. Check it out. I also have these sticks, and now I'm legitimately a boba shop with popcorn chicken. So actually it's only gonna be me eating, so I'll just do one stick. I can't wait to try. It's perfect. It's popcorn chicken at home. Super fresh, so easy. You saw how I made that. That was so fast, and this would probably cost you like $10, but it only costs you like $2 to make at home, and you control the ingredients, which I love. So all right, bon appetit. 20 pounds, here I come. Good stuff. Okay. So now that we have popcorn chicken out of the way and done, I guess if you're gonna be a boba shop, you should have some type of drink to go with it. But since I'm not gonna show you how to do boba, I will show you this really simple drink that I really love. And it's a fusion of flavors. It's a ginger blackberry coconut soda. So it's a drink that I think looks really nice because the blackberries, what you end up doing is juicing the blackberries, and you add that to some coconut soda and then a ginger simple syrup, and the flavors are kind of really interesting together, but it's really delicious and refreshing. So I'll show you how to do that. What we'll do first is cut up some ginger and make a simple syrup. Basically any type of simple syrup is just equal parts water and sugar, and then I like to add ginger to it just so it has that infusion and that lovely flavor that ginger imparts. So we'll do that, and then we'll juice the blackberries, and then I'll show you how to put it together. It's so fast, but it makes a really lovely drink that you can serve to your guests. More sophisticated, I think, than the popcorn chicken, but very refreshing. And actually Coco Rico, the coconut soda, you can substitute it for either like a lemon soda or ginger ale. That's fine too. I think this is kind of a loose recipe that you don't have to be too particular with. And basically just cut them into pieces. And just 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water. Let that dissolve and simmer down. I'll add the ginger. And as you can tell, I did not cut the ginger very finely because it's we're gonna discard it. But we'll just let that reduce down. blackberry juice concentrate. And then okay, give this a whisk. Cool, huh? It's a beautiful color. So far you have coconut and blackberry soda. And once you have the ginger simple syrup, you have a ginger blackberry coconut soda. And that is a really yummy drink. And I'll show you how to serve it. And after about 7-10 minutes, our simple syrup is ready. Take it off the heat. Infuse with ginger. Oh, so fragrant. Okay, I will let that cool. Yum. Very refreshing. All right, I'll show you how to serve this. Okay, we have our ice. And then what you want to do is take these little skewers and skewer our blackberries. So, ta-da! Double fisting, but this is obviously virgin drinks. And let me give you a taste. How tropical, and look at the beautiful color. That's delicious. Very refreshing. Taste the ginger, the blackberry, and the coconut soda too. It has a nice little refreshing taste to it. Very nice. All right, that was pretty easy. 2 boba cafe shop items within not too long of a time frame. So you can definitely get a Phantastic Feast boba cafe going maybe in the future. But coming up after the break, I'll show you how to make an acai bowl, which is another riff on an item that you can get at the store, but that you can make at home for much better and much cheaper.